What's up, CATRP crew? Today we have some lost footage for you of a connection that you may have seen on the main channel before. His name is Michael. He is a legend. He's become somebody that I spent tens of thousands of dollars with, and he is phenomenal at making local connections and local deals. You're going to have a lot to learn from some of the principles that he has applied, so let's get into it. I went to your first garage sale
2010.
in 2010.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I got?
For lots of promo stuff.
Yeah.
And I got a boxed NES from you.
Yeah.
And a bunch of games.
That's right. I got like a Mario
Yeah,
display, like a big one.
Yeah, you got too good of a deal.
And I dropped a shelf into it,
Yeah.
fact, gashed it right through the middle. I
guess.
still have the DS sign. I don't really have a place for it.
Then I had
got
lots
that
of
from you.
like, I was selling like GameCube, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker promo posters for like $5 a piece, but like all OEM
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, you had so much stuff.
Yeah.
So when did like reselling really take off? Like how much did you make throughout high school reselling?
Maybe 1,000 or so a week.
1,000 a week in high school?
Yeah. Reselling shoes, gold, video games.
Heck yeah.
Have you ever had a real job?
No.
Obviously, that's no offense from a guy like me.
Yeah. No.
Never had a real job. 1,000 a week in high school.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Is that kind of your average throughout the 4 years? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's still, there's like slow weeks, but like I'll sell online and then do a garage sale, and sometimes 1 week online will be like 1,000. Then I'll make an extra 500 at the garage sale.
Yeah.
But then it's
It
selling
kind
whatever.
of balances.
Was it
out.
lots of deals with like kids in school ever, or was it always like kind of outside?
I would go up
or-
to people and buy their shoes off their feet.
Now, would you guess that's 1,000 a week in sales or in profit?
Profit.
So straight up.
Yeah.
52,000.
My
a
goal,
year as a
200
high school.
a day was like a good goal.
Shoot,
I love it.
that's really good.
That wants to get into this in 2022.
Yeah.
If you had like one piece of advice, what would you say?
Start off small. Don't overlook everything. You can buy a lamp at a thrift store for $2 and still get 10. But if you do that a couple times with weird random stuff, it still sells. Anything will sell.
So don't overlook the small stuff.
Yeah.
Would you say that it's too crowded to get started?
No. Heck no.
Okay.
You can resell anything.
Opportunity is everywhere. Says
You can
Mike.
buy a hat for 99 cents and get 15 online.
Yeah.
Just random
Shoot,
weird
Do
stuff.
that
You-
10 times in a week, and
Yeah.
You can
got
buy
this.
NFTs.
Yeah. I haven't.
Little real talk here. So everything that Michael and I are talking about in this video are things that are discussed every day in our private Discord. So if you're not in there and you're watching this, definitely consider joining if you want to put in the work to grow your side hustle or full-time hustle, whatever it is. We also have another eBay challenge coming up right around at the beginning of May. Guaranteed growth if you do it. And everybody that's done the previous challenges we've done have seen monumental growth, but it does take work. So if you're going to put in the work, please join. If you don't want to put in the work, honestly, we don't want you. So only if you're willing to put in the work. We'll see you there. Bar'll do.
Storage units. How often do you do stuff with storage units?
Winter is a big thing for storage units, but
in
and then
Michigan
it's harder to like hold it all. So like I'll buy more if I do it more in the summer, then I just have more garage sales. But I only buy them if I see something main, like if I see a jewelry box or a safe in the back, and then I'm excited for that. Then all the rest will be like $1, $2 a piece at the garage sale, but I'll still double, triple.
Love it. This man's got the hustle.
'Cause we
That's
want-
funny. You started when you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I sold my first thing on eBay when I was 8 years old too.
Mine was I bought a Vectrex at a garage sale for $3, and I didn't even know what it was. It was in the box. It was $3.
Wow.
Then I went to Craigslist. I typed in wanted video games to find the people that buy them. Then he paid me $200 for it. But it was like a Vectrex and like 15 games. But I paid $3.
Probably
for
worth
it.
easily 500 at
Yeah.
that time,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you're like, sweet.
Yeah, I was 8 years old with $150.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you ever use your 8-year-old age to your advantage in
Oh, yeah, I was-
negotiating?
Excuse me, how much is this old flip Game Boy thingy?
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
You gotta give him the puppy dog face.
How old are you now?
21.
21. So when I came to your garage sale 11, 12 years ago, you were
Like barely
10, 11.
10, yeah. And I was hustling you.
You
I was like, I want that Nintendo in the box.
But I was probably 18.
Yeah.
So I was an adult dealing with a 10-year-old kid that was at the same level as me. That's hilarious.
That's great.
It's good stuff.
That was a while ago. I was just looking back now, like all this stuff. I'm on like the kiosk groups and stuff on Facebook. Like I was selling like those posters like 100, 150 a piece, and I was selling them for $5 a piece. I was selling
Yeah.
like Game Boy countertop displays for $20, and now they're like 200, 250.
Oh, yeah.
It was just crazy. But the market was weird back then.
Yeah, it wasn't what it is now, that's for sure.
No, now everything's skyrocketed.
Did you ever have like a super big flop early on that you like?
I got into weird stuff. I bought I was oh, VHSs, I love VHSs, and I was like, oh, Disney, I love Disney VHSs. Then I end up with like this whole part would be like all VHSs. And I was like, what am I doing?
Been there. Profits not projects.
No. But it worked out.
Yeah. And you're still doing it. Gonna do it forever? As long as you can see at least?
Hopefully keep upgrading.
Yeah. So what are your top 3 categories right now?
Video games still, gold, and parts stuff, and stuff like that.
Would you put video games above gold? Or
during garage sale season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. During garage sale season, I mean, you go out, I'll find gold rings on the table, but then you find like a N64 underneath the table that's cost more than that gold.
Yeah.
But
I think it's probably most important to have good connections.
Yeah.
And to treat people well consistently, because like you and I, back and forth,
over and over.
Before
we even knew each other,
we knew each other, we were treating each other well and creating that connection 11 years ago, 12 years ago.
Right.
So, and now I've spent tens of thousands of dollars with you.
Yeah.
You've probably spent close to that with me through trades and through buying gold and other things.
Yeah.
We all win.
Yeah.
It goes round and round.
But it's nice where I can have like this stuff where no one else will buy it at once, unless they'll try to lowball the crap out of me, like $5 a holster or something.
Yeah.
But then I can just I sat there and I made a spreadsheet and I was like, all right, let's be fair. Let me figure out like a full retail and we can do it from there.
Yeah. And for me, that makes great and perfect sense because I'm doing this every day. For you, you're probably making still good money.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Quick profit and it's all gone.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can move on to smaller stuff that doesn't take up this much room. But you're fine with
for
it.
sure.
Because we have even in our Discord, which is people that are actively trying reselling and pursuing it.
Yeah. Or
just viewers, their biggest struggle is getting inventory or competition.
Right.
And I'm getting inventory it shouldn't be a problem.
Some people are so picky though. Some people are like I love video games, so I'm only gonna do video games. But they'll walk past a Sony Walkman that sells for $100 because they're looking for an NES controller in the mix, but
right,
it's not the way to do it.
Yeah. So I just think that if I didn't have the connection with you, I would have sold $30,000 less in the last 2 years.
Right. Exactly.
It's just making those connections, but you don't get those connections if you treat people like dirt. That's the thing.
No.
So that's what I see, because new people coming in, that's going to be tough, because
some people
you and I have been doing this for 12 years, and
right.
we know 12 years worth of people where they're
just getting started and trying to find
Joe
people on
off
Marketplace.
The street is not going to have the same respect as what you have. So we actually met up again with Michael the following week and made another deal of similar size. We lost those clips, don't know where they went, but the idea remains the same. The importance of local connections and even non-local connections, I think, is the most important thing to have success in reselling. A lot of people ask me how I'm able to constantly get inventory or constantly get new things to sell. And really it comes down to doing business with integrity for a lot of years.
We have a video coming up that'll literally highlight that.
Yeah.
With the collection buy that we just did.
Yeah,
that
no doubt.
Wouldn't have come without doing previous business with integrity.
Yep, and then just telling people what you do, handing out business cards, and being upfront about that and honest all of the time. After a while, you get repeat connections. I've done dozens of deals with Michael over the last 5 years, and now I see him about once a month and spend at least $1,000, and that's usually to double up my money. So from his end, as a seller too, he's making his money. He's probably doubling up at least. So he has really good connections to get it for cheap. And then he just comes to me to sell it quick and make a quick double up on his stuff. And he is great to work with. He's always honest. He's come back and actually, when I've sold him stuff, paid me more because he missed certain things here and there.
And you guys teach each other about stuff too.
Yeah. It's a back and forth all the time. He's in his low 20s. As a freshman in high school, he was making $1,000 in profit a week, conservatively. And senior year, I would imagine it was more as he continued to learn and grow. And he's never had a real job, kind of similar to me, but he's a lot younger than I am and is killing it. So I think there's a lot that you can learn from him.
He's younger than me.
Yeah, he's like 21, I think, like fresh 21,
Yeah.
maybe.
He might be 22 now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
But
well.
he's killing it at a super young age because he's applied these principles from the get-go. I met him when he was like 12 years old, and I was 18 or 19, went to his garage sale, and he was already applying these things at that age. But you can start today. Just do business with integrity frequently. Word gets out. People call. People talk. People tell their friends. And if you give them that experience, it's going to work out. If you guys want me to ask some more of my reseller friends, Michael or otherwise, questions, please comment down below what things you'd be curious to know. I'm sure I'll be seeing him again soon and probably some others. So would love to ask them questions, but for now, that's it. Thank you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Mollywop the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Get her done. This channel is growing. We appreciate you guys. You are the true subscribers, and we're thankful that you have come over to this channel as well. So we'll see you guys probably on Friday. That'll do.